I'm about to give you 6 SEO tips that are guaranteed to rank your site higher on Google. How do I know? Well, it's because we've done it over and over and over again with multiple clients with a 100% success rate. And so if you apply these 6 tips starting today, I see no reason why you cannot rank your site higher on Google. So let's break it down. What are these 6 tips? Well, I've hidden them behind these yellow thingies because I want to go over them one by one. So again, the 6 tips, and here are the results again, to show you that this isn't just by mistake, this actually works, right? From 0 to 6K, a healthcare marketing company, boom. From 0 to 10K in just a few weeks, okay, in traffic. These are traffic graphs, okay? 2x traffic in 90 days. This one from 400 to 1600 in just a few months. And this one, 3K to 10K in 6 months, okay? So what are these tips? Well, if you've been following the channel for a while, you know we do SEO here, search engine optimization. And as you know, there are 3 main pillars for SEO, right? We have on-page SEO, which is everything that happens on the site, so the content you write, how you write it, how optimized the content is, okay? We have off-page SEO, which essentially is link building, and we have technical SEO, which is the boring stuff. Schema markup, site speed, meta tags, all that boring stuff. Now, even though it's boring, it's still super important because you cannot succeed in SEO if you're just targeting one of these pillars. That said, most of you guys, I feel like, have on-page more or less nailed down and technical SEO more or less nailed down. What I see a lot of people are lacking is off-page SEO, which basically is backlinking. And all these guys you see here built backlinks. So for example, for this right here, we built 29 backlinks and their traffic increased from around 400 to 1600. Now granted, of course, right, they had a proper on-page SEO as well and technical SEO, right? There's some nuance here. These guys right here, right, we built 9 backlinks from August to September and the traffic just blew up. Again, granted, they have a decent on-page, which I assume you do so as well. And so what are these 6 steps? Well, you might have guessed these 6 steps. And again, I'm very confident that if you properly implement these steps starting today and throughout the next couple, 4, 6, 10 weeks, you will see results. Again, I'm so confident because we do it every single day and we see results for any niche. So there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to do it too. So again, all these 6 steps stem from off-page SEO, stem from link building. So I want to go over 6 link building strategies that can get you these results. And the very first one is niche edits. Okay, I'm going to show you what they are, and how you can build them. Okay, a niche edit in all essence is a link from an existing, keyword here, existing niche relevant aged indexed page. So let me show you an example. This right here is a blog post that was posted July of 2024, a long time ago, right? And what we did is we got in touch with the blog owner and asked it, hey, listen, can you include a link to our site on your blog post? And so he added this link right here, YouTube to blog post converter, into the post, into this post that was already indexed in Google, had been for like a year now, already indexed, aged, all right, powerful, with already some traffic. He inserted our link. That's why it's called a link insertion or a niche edit. It's there doing an edit to a niche type of content or niche type of article. That's why it's called a niche edit. He edited the content and added this link here to our site. There you go. That's a niche edit. So that's what a niche edit is. Now, okay, where do you find all these great sites? How do you get in touch with the client, with the site owner? Where should you be linking out to? Well, first thing you gotta understand is, okay, you gotta look at metrics first, right? What are you looking for when you are building links? Okay, what's the very first thing you need? Well, you need 3 things. First one, you gotta look at the metrics, okay? The metrics, what I mean by metrics are essentially when you're looking at Ahrefs or any other tool you use, I use Ahrefs, right? You're looking at UR and DR. Let me show you what I mean. So if I go here and open up Ahrefs and I copy this domain right here, I can see that their DR is 74 and their UR is 32. So their domain rating, their power, according to Ahrefs, right, is 74. It goes from 0 to 100, okay? Now, granted, all these metrics can easily be manipulated. That's why this is just a rule of thumb. Don't follow these metrics blindly, okay? That's why also I'm going to give you 2 more metrics you should follow, right? But know that in most cases, right, these metrics, a high number means good, low number means bad, just as a rule of thumb. So that's the very first thing you want to be looking out for. Second thing is traffic. Okay. Now the site could have amazing metrics, right? But if it has zero in traffic, it's a bit shady, right? And you want links from real sites, right? This is a real site. They get almost 100,000 in monthly organic search traffic just off of Google. This is a real site. This is a great backlink, okay? Real traffic, mostly from the US, which is where my niche is, where most of my clients are. Great metrics, okay? And then the third one is, of course, niche relevancy. So we have metrics, UR and DR, right? We have traffic and we have relevancy, right? It's very important that the links, the backlinks you have come from relevant sources. Of course, this is an article about SEO, right? It's coming from a rank tracking tool. So they sell SEO services to other SEOs, to agencies. And we, of course, have an SEO tool, right? Journalist AI is an SEO tool. So this link is great for us because it comes from a powerful domain with real traffic, and it's linking to us from a niche relevant domain. Again, both are in the AI space, or excuse me, both are in the SEO space. So that's what you need to look out for when you're building these links. Now, not just these ones, but all the other ones that I'm going to mention, right? And if you want a bit more of an in-depth tutorial, please go watch this video right here and this one as well, where I go in depth on how to find these links. Okay, this is just more of an overhead view on what the link types are, what you should be looking out for. And if you want a bit more in-depth training on like my step-by-step, please go watch these two videos because they go in depth in exactly what I do to get the exact links you see here. Okay, now, second type of link, and again, I can assure you, these niche type links and a couple ones that I'm going to mention right here are the exact links we built to these clients. Literally, the exact same links. The process is the exact same, okay? So, second type of link you want to be building is something that not a lot of people do, right? Which we call clickable assets. So, valuable interactive tools people want to link out to. For example, right, let's say a site that gets a ton of backlinks because they have a very valuable tool in it is this one, Compound Interest Calculator. It's the simplest of sites, the simplest of copy. They just have a simple calculator to calculate compound interest, right? Nothing else on the page. Super simple, right? Super simple. What this is basically you put how much money you have to invest, right? You put your monthly contribution, you put the length in years, and just gives you basically how much money you're going to make by the end of the year. By the end of the years. Let's just do this, right? It's super simple. It's super simple calculator with the graph. Super simple. And they have a lot of backlinks because this is super valuable. They've created a linkable asset. This is so valuable that people feel the need to link out to it to give their users, right, this value, right? For example, I'm going to just paste this in here and show you the backlinks, right? Actually, first things first, this has over 9,000 backlinks from almost 3,000 referring domains. Right? Because it's so valuable, all these powerful people feel the need to link out to them, right? Investopedia links out to them, the organization, Harvard links out to them, right? All these authority publications link out to them. As you know, of course, right? If Google trusts these domains, right, and they value these domains, if they link out to you, to your tool, to your site with this tool, well, you're going to get a lot of link building juice, a lot of backlink juice, thus making your site rank higher as well. Okay, now you might be asking, yeah, sure, this is all great, but how do I create these tools? Well, you can go to tryjournalist.com, click your dashboard, click on lead magnets, and let me just show you one, for example, for a plumbing site, because this works for any type of site, right? I could simply embed this little widget, just like this is like a little widget. I could just embed this little widget onto my site. Again, let's say I'm a plumbing company, okay? And I embedded this little widget where users can interact with it, right? They can say, this is, for example, let's say my toilet is clogged. How much do you charge to fix it? Get quote. This is the user interacting with the tool, right? And the tool gives them an answer. For example, in this case, it's going to give them an answer based on this prompt, which is, at Qualsi's Plumbing, we charge between $100 to $200 to fix a clogged toilet within an estimated time of 1 to 2 hours to repair. And then you can also submit their email and then hit sign up, and then this thingy will collect the information here. Then you can get in touch with them. You can do phone number or email, whatever you want. In essence, what you're doing here is basically offer this custom prompt, allowing users to interact with your tool. And so you can build out these tools. You can build a mortgage calculator, a car financing calculator. For example, let's say you have a site that sells cars, a dealership, I don't know, right? Make this little tool that allows users to easily figure out, okay, how much their car costs, how much is their down payment, how much do they need to finance the car over however many months. In essence, you're building these little simplest tools, right? These little lead magnets that are very enticing to link out to, right? Just like this one, you can do the exact same thing with this, okay? And if you want a bit more detail on how this works, just I'll leave a link down below in the description for this, but basically you just prompt it in here, choose if you want to collect emails or not, and then there you go. It's pretty straightforward. So having these linkable assets, it's super attractive. And if you can have your site or a bunch of pages on your site, with all these amazing linkable assets, right, you're going to get more backlinks. And don't think too complex. You don't need to make super complex things, right? If you're like a local business, you can do like a simple like calculator, simple answers, for example, a meal plan generator. I don't know, there's infinite things you can do, right? Which other local businesses can link out to, or local organizations or local charities can link out to. So don't think that you need these great backlinks from all these mega sources. You don't. You just need a couple of them from these decent sources, okay? So because the example I gave you was like mega powerful, right? Links from Investopedia. Most likely your linkable asset won't get that much traction, but it'll get enough traction. And nobody is doing this, by the way. I see very little people doing this. So you can get some pretty cool backlinks this way. Now, the third one is guest posting. Now, this is similar to niche edits, right? Very similar. The only difference is that in niche edits, you are placing a link on an existing post. A guest post is a new post that's written just with a goal to leave a new link to your site. So in essence, they're the same, right? They're just a blog post linking out to you. The niche edits have been there for a long time, already indexed, already with some traffic, right? The guest posts are new. Why are ones better than the other ones? They're not better or worse, but the thing with guest posts is that you can make the article be much more tailored. While the niche edit may not necessarily be tailored to your product or service, the guest post, because you're writing it from scratch, you can make it a bit more tailored. Okay, so that's basically it. Again, go watch the other video that I mentioned before, because it goes over exactly how to create niche edits and guest posts step by step, which are the types of links I built to these clients that see these results. Okay, now, fourth, press releases. Big one. Very few people do it as well. I just recorded a video going over step by step, I think it's like 20 minutes, how I build press releases. So go watch it right here. It is a literal step by step, revealing my suppliers, revealing every single thing I do to get press releases done. Don't overpay for PR, right? Don't go on Fiverr, don't go on Upwork, don't go on all these marketplaces. Don't pay people to do this, because if you watch the video, I just gave you the literal source every one of those people goes to just sell you the same service for a 10x markup. So please go watch that video if you're interested, in doing press releases, because I literally give you like the baseline. I give you like the source. It's like as if you were doing drop shipping. I gave you the exact contact in overseas where the product comes literally off of the supplier. So no third party, nothing. So go watch that video right here, which I'll leave it down below in the description, if you want to do press releases at the cheapest and the highest quality possible. Okay, you can be published on Bazinga, Yahoo Finance, and all these mega authoritative publications at a fraction of the cost of what other people charge you. And these are great to build up brand awareness, brand mentions. Very powerful. Because if you want to rank on ChatGPT, Perplexity, Grok, and any of these new AI-based or LLM-based search engines, you need a lot of brand mentions. I recorded this and this video right here, which go over my strategy to rank on GPT, Perplexity, and Grok, which is heavily based on brand awareness. So PR, great way to indirectly rank on these AI search engines by building up brand mentions. So very important. I know I threw at you a lot of stuff, but go watch the videos that I just mentioned. So go watch the tutorial on how to get press releases done, and go watch these two videos on how to rank on LLMs, because it's all super tied in. Okay, fifth is recover broken links. Well, if you're using Ahrefs, this is super easy, and you just go to your site. Let's say, for example, you guys want me to link to you, okay? Let's say you want to get a backlink from our site, our domain, which has a DR of 52, which is pretty decent, right? Well, what you do here is, let's say you analyze my site and you find that we are linking out to a bunch of these amazing pages. So our powerful domain is linking out to a competitor of yours, linking out to this other site, this other site. And one of these links is broken. It is a 404, right? So what this means is that it isn't working, right? So it's a broken link. So what you can do is you can reach out to me and say, hey, listen, Vasco, I noticed you linking out to this site right here, but the link is broken. I've written this amazing post that's going to provide the exact same value these guys are providing, but mine is live. Do you want to link out to us instead? And then if we think it's a good idea, we'll do so. And in Ahrefs, just go here to broken links. Let me just Control F right here, and you can find all of one's domain broken links. Now, I don't pay for the mega Ahrefs subscription, which is it's too expensive for what I do right now. But if you do, this is super easy way to build backlinks, because if I'm a site linking out to, so if I'm journalist or tryjournalist.com linking out to a bunch of sources and one of them is broken, I have some interest in not making that link broken. So you can then reach out to me with a better option, which most likely any other option is better than a 404. So that's a simple strategy. I can record a video just on this, but hopefully this was enlightening enough. And finally, the very last strategy is the simplest one of them all. Copy your competitors' best links. That's going to be your biggest friend. Because if you have all the backlinks your competitors have, plus some more on top, well, there's no way you shouldn't be winning, right? You should be outranking them. Of course, if you have a proper on-page and technical SEO strategy in place. And this is super simple, right? Just go to Ahrefs, put in here their domain, right? Go to backlinks, sort by highest DR, and then see, okay, they get a link from WordPress, GitHub, Medium. I can probably replicate this one, right? Medium is free. So yeah, I can replicate this link easily. Boom, there you go. One I can replicate. Dribble, Webflow, can I replicate this one? If I create an app on Webflow, I can. So boom, there you go. I'm going to send this off to my developer, get it done. This one should be easy enough. Enemy can replicate. So you just basically go over all of your competitors' backlinks and see, okay, which one of these can I replicate, right? Of course, sort by DR to get the best ones. Because again, if you have all the ones they have, plus some more on top, plus add all the ones that I mentioned before, the press releases, the niche edits, the guest posts, the broken links. If you have all that stuff, again, all the things they have, plus all these on top, well, you're going to be winning, right? Now, do be careful with your anchor text rotation, so don't over-optimize your anchors. So you can watch this video right here, which goes over that in a bit more detail, how to not over-optimize your links, right? That's very important. And yeah, that's basically it. That's literally, it is simple, not easy, always simple, never easy. How to get your site ranked higher, how to get the traffic going for you. It's building backlinks. A lot of people know about this, but very few of them actually go out and implement it because it's hard. It's hard to find the domains, it's hard to reach out, it's hard to build quality backlinks. But hopefully, by the end of this video and with all the resources that I'm going to provide in the description, you have every single tool you need to go out and build these backlinks and see these exact results. Thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe, check the links, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.